Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. When Daniel moved into a small town, everyone warned him about the house at the end of the road. They said no one stayed there for more than a week. But Daniel, being a curious person, didn't listen to them and rented the house anyway. The first 2 nights were quiet, but on the 4th night, he woke up to the sound of footsteps above his room. The problem was there was no second floor, so who was walking above him? Daniel got out of bed and went into the attic. There he found children's drawings nailed to the attic beams. They were crude drawings of stick figures with black hollow eyes. And when he looked closer, he saw that they were watching him with those eyes. That night he dreamt that a family lived in the house. He could feel their gazes boring into him as he walked through the rooms. Their eyes were everywhere, staring at him from the walls, their mouths open in silent screams. And then they started to crawl out of the walls, their fingers long and bony, their bodies thin and gray like dust. Daniel screamed and woke up in a cold sweat. But when he looked around, he saw that his bedroom walls were covered with the same drawings he had seen in the attic. The ones with the stick figures and the hollow eyes. And as he watched, one of the figures seemed to move. It wasn't a drawing, it was a shadow. It detached itself from the wall and floated down to the floor. Then another shadow joined it, and then another, until there were 5 of them dancing around his room. They swirled and twirled, their laughter echoing in his ears. Then they stopped as if beckoning him to follow. Daniel, paralyzed with fear, could only watch as they glided through his bedroom wall and disappeared. He wanted to call out to them, but no sound came out of his mouth. He tried to get up, but his body felt heavy like a stone. He tried to scream, but no sound would come out. He was trapped in his room with the shadows, unable to move, unable to speak, unable to do anything except watch as the shadows danced around him. The next morning, the townspeople gathered around the house, their faces grim. They had watched silently as the house windows lit up for the first time in years. A shadow stood there waving, but it wasn't Daniel. It was the family who had lived in the house before him, or what was left of them.